Hey YouTube, this is Mike Shackelford, also known as the Wizard of Odds, and in this video we're going to be going over the game 88 Fortunes. This is a very popular slot machine here in Las Vegas, and before I get started, let me go over what I'm trying to achieve in this video. The purpose of this video is to explain to you the features of this game and basically how it works. The reason you might watch this video is perhaps you've played it and liked it, but you didn't understand why something happened while you were playing. If you are looking for a video of somebody just playing the machine, maybe hitting a big jackpot, this video is not for you. For that, I recommend the Slot Lady, and I happen to know that she likes this game 88 Fortunes and has multiple videos playing it. That said, let's jump right in and start talking about 88 Fortunes. 88 Fortunes has two video screens. This is the lower one, the main playing field. I will show you the upper one next. And the first slide was just of the sign of the game. So this game is not a payline game. It is what I call a ways to win game. You can see that there are 5 reels and each of them has 3 rows. So as long as you have any like symbol at least 3 times and left aligned, you will win. You don't need to worry about them being on the same pay line. And I will show you some examples later in this video about how that works. What you see now is the upper video screen to 88 Fortunes. It shows the pay table as well as the jackpot amounts. So let me go over the pay table. If you look at the lower right, you will see the royal symbols. The royals meaning anything you might see in a deck of cards, in this case 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, or Ace. If the player gets 3 of them, he wins 5, 4 he wins 10, and for 5 he wins 50. And in this game, all the line pay symbols must be left aligned. That means that they must start on the left reel and then be consecutive going right. Over on the bottom left, we see the pay table for the coins. That pays 10, 20, and 100, 4, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. And the ingots, the turtles, the boats, and the birds all pay a different amount according to whether they are gold or not. For example, the ingots, which you see above the royals, pay, if they're silver, 5, 10, and 50, for 3, 4, and 5 respectively. But if they're gold, they pay 5 times as much, 25, 50, and 250. So why are they sometimes silver and sometimes gold, you may be asking? The answer is simple. If the player bets more, then they change from, in this case, silver to gold. And if you look at the turtles, for example, if the player bets more, then they will change from being green to gold. So what are the exact rules about how do you make the symbols gold? Well, you simply have to bet more. And here's how it works. The least the player can bet is 8 credits. If he bets 8 credits, then none of the symbols will be gold, and he will get the lesser pay on everything. If the player bumps up his bet from 8 to 18, then those ingots will change from silver to gold. And before we go on, let me explain what an ingot is. An ingot is the way that they shape precious metal in China, usually gold. It looks to me like a boat with a ball in the middle, and they can be stacked on top of each other. So what you see what you see in this game is 3 ingots stacked on top of each other. So moving right along, if the player goes from 18 credits to 38 credits, then not only will the ingots turn gold, but so will the turtles. If the player bets 68 credits, then the ingots, the turtles, and the boats will all turn gold, and the maximum the player can bet is 88 credits, and that will turn everything gold, including the birds. So The choices in the bets are 8, 18, 38, 68, and 88. And again, the more you bet, the more symbols will turn gold. Now look at the upper right and you will see the scatter symbol. That is a gong, and though that symbol does not need to be left aligned, it can be scattered anywhere in the screen. As you can see, it pays 5, 10, and 50 according to how many gongs that you get. But there's another good thing about gongs. If the player gets 3 gongs on reels 1, 2, and 3 only, then he will play the free spin bonus game, and we'll talk more about that later. Next, the wild symbol, which you see in the upper left, that can substitute for anything, including a scatter, which is an unusual rule in this game. And finally, in the middle, you see the jackpot amounts. And those will slowly increment as you play. The more you bet, the faster they will go up. And these are always the same. Betting more does not cause these to suddenly increase, as they do on some games. But the more you bet, the greater your chances will be of winning them. And we will talk more about that later. Next, let me go over this concept of ways to win as opposed to a pay line game. So let's have a look at this play here. Okay, so you can see that I got 1 coin on reel 1, 1 on reel 2, 2 on reel 3, and 1 on reel 4. So there are 2 ways that you can go through all these coins to win something. There is 1 way on reel 1, 1 way on reel 2, 2 ways on reel 3, and 1 way on reel 4. So the total number of ways that I won with 4 coins is 1 times 1 times 2 times 1 equals 2. And 4 coins pays 20, therefore my total win is 40 credits. And my credit size is 1 cent, therefore I won 40 cents, which you can see in the upper left-hand corner. Let's look at a couple more examples. So this one is in a free spin, by the way, and here I again won 4 coins twice. That symbol that you see in the middle of reel 4, that is a wild symbol. So again, I won, the number of ways that I won 4 coins is 1 times 1 times 1 times 2 equals 2. 2 coins pays 20, therefore my win for this spin was 40. And in case you're wondering why the win doesn't say 40 cents, it's because that this is in a free spin and I already had won 65 cents, and that this win pushed it up to $1.05. So let's go on. All right, what's happening here? Here I won for 5 turtles, just one way. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is one way. 5 turtles pays 50 cents, so I won 50 cents there. And I also won for 3 birds on reels 1, 2, and 3. 3 birds pays 5 cents. Therefore, my total win on this one is 55 cents. In the next clip, you will see I upped my bet from 8 credits to 38 credits, and that is going to upgrade the ingot and the turtle symbols to gold. Don't just take my word for it on how much it costs to upgrade the symbols to gold. This is one of the rule screens, and it shows you which symbols get upgraded according to how many credits that you bet per play. Next, here is that example where I upgraded the ingot and the turtle to gold. But before I play it, I want you to notice what happens with that bowl of coins in the top middle portion of the screen, and I will explain what's going on in a second. Okay, pause. Did you see some coins flying up into that bowl? This happens every time that the player gets a wild symbol. And by the way, wilds can only appear on reels 2, 3, and 4. And later on in the video, I will get into the significance of that bowl of coins. And here's a spoiler, there is no significance, but we'll talk more about that later. So what happened here is I got 4 ingots 2 different times, and that wild on reel 4 is counting as an ingot. And when ingots are gold, they pay 50 credits. So my total win on this play was 100 credits. Next, I want to lead you through an example that's a little bit more complicated. On this play, I bet 88 credits, which upgraded everything to gold, or at least everything that can be upgraded. So let's go. Notice all those coins going into the bowl. Okay, let me pause. All right, so wilds can count for anything that you want, including multiple different things, as long as every different thing helps you somehow. So let's start with the boats. We have 1 boat on reel 1, 1 on reel 2. We have 3 on reel 3, 2 of them naturally, and then the 1 wild, and then 1 on reel 4. So there's 3 ways to get 4 golden boats. 4 golden boats pays 100. Therefore, my win for the golden boats is 3 times 100 equals 300. Okay, next, the ingots. We've got 1 ingot naturally on reel 1. The wild can be an ingot on reel 2 and 3 and reel 4, and then we've got 2 natural gold ingots on reel 5. So therefore there are 2 different ways to get 5 ingots. 5 ingots pays 250. Therefore my win for the ingots is 2 times 250 equals 500. And finally, we can get 4 aces or 4 A's 2 different ways. 1 for the A on reel 1, and 1 for the wild on reel 2, 1 for the wild on reel 3, and 2 on reel 4. The natural one on the top and the wild on the bottom of reel 4. Therefore, there are 2 ways to get 4 A's. 4 A's pays 10. So for the A's, my win is 2 times 10 equals 20. So the whole win for this play is 300 for the boats, 500 for the ingots, and 20 for the A's, for a total win of 820, which, and keep an eye on that win field, and you will see that going up to 820 as I replay the video. The next clip I'm going to show you is of a free spin bonus. The way to trigger that bonus is to get gongs on reels 1, 2, and 3, and there is no other way. As a reminder, the wild symbol can count for a gong, and in addition to playing the free spin bonus, you also get a fixed win. That fixed win is 5 times your bet for getting the gongs on reels 1, 2, and 3. So 5 times my bet of 38 cents is $1.90. And the gongs are not a scatter pay symbol, despite what they say. For both the free spin bonus and the fixed award, they must be left aligned. And as evidence of this, you can see in the free spins, in one of them, I get gongs on reels 2, 3, and 4, and it didn't help me at all because they were not left aligned. Now, what is special about free spins, you may ask? In free spins, there are no royals. It's all coins and the high-paying symbols that can be upgraded to gold. And you can re-trigger the bonus in the bonus, and also you can trigger the FUBAT bonus in the free spin bonus. And I will get into the FUBAT bonus after this. So that said, let's play the bonus. You've probably been wondering, how do you win those jackpots that I showed in the upper screen at the beginning of this video? Well, I am about to tell you. Those are won in what's called the Foo-Bat bonus. If you get into the Foo-Bat bonus, you are definitely going to win one of these progressive jackpots. And next I will explain the way that works. So let's talk about the Foo-Bat bonus. You may recall how I've been talking about how when you get a wild symbol that coins fly into that bowl. By the way, this does not happen if you only bet 8 credits. Now sometimes when the coins fly into that bowl, it shakes the bowl a little bit and the lid slams shut. And when that lid slams shut, then you shall play the Foo-Bat bonus, and you are going to win one of those jackpots. If you bet 18 credits, you're going to win the mini jackpot for sure. If you bet 38 credits, you're going to win the mini or the minor. Those are the lowest two. If you bet 68 credits, you'll win the mini, the minor, or the major. And if you bet the full 88 credits, you will be eligible for any one of the 4 jackpots. This is another one of the screens in the rule screens that explains what to expect in the Foo-Bat bonus. As it says that the game will show you 12 coins, and you will keep picking coins until you get 3 of the same baby symbol. And according to whichever baby symbol you get 3 times first will be associated with one of the jackpots. And you're only going to be eligible for the jackpots according to how much you bet, which I believe that I just explained. Now, however, let me emphasize something, that the jackpot that you get is predestined. You have no free will in this coin flipping feature. It is just for show and entertainment. Let me talk a little bit more about those bonuses. In the clip you just saw, I won the mini jackpot. I was only eligible for the mini or the minor because I bet 38 credits. Now, one thing I really want to emphasize, and I believe I said this before, is the jackpots do not go up when you bet more. What does go up is the probability of hitting them. So when those coins go into the bowl, there is a greater probability of that lid slamming shut the more you bet. Now, this is another thing that I really want to make absolutely clear. The number of coins in the bowl does not matter. Some people believe that if the bowl is overflowing with coins, that there's a greater chance of playing the Fubat bonus. That is simply not true. And what you're looking at right now is a rule screen from a more modern version of 88 Fortunes, and you can see the bottom line says the accumulation of coins over time on the top screen has no effect on triggering the jackpot bonus. So there you go. It can't be said any simpler than that. I want to end this video by showing you the rule screens. I know you've seen them before, but I just wanted to show you them in consecutive order. There are only 4 of them. Here's screen 1, which shows the pay table. This is screen 2, which explains how to trigger the free spin bonus. And this is screen 3, which shows which of the jackpots you're eligible for in the Fubat bonus according to how much you bet. And this screen explains how the Fubat bonus plays out. So you've reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in another one of my gambling videos soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, subscribe to my channel. I welcome your comments below, which I read sometimes, and if I get a good response to this video, I will make more like it where I examine other slot machines. Thank you again, and see you in another video. Bye.